Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, whenever we do second date updates, some people actually want a second date. Some people just want to figure out what happened on their date and why the person isn't calling them back. Yeah. And then there's Sean, who's on the phone for a second date update right now, and he wants both, pretty much. He says it was one of the strangest dates he's ever been on.
Ooh.
So, Sean, how are you?
Hey, guys. I'm good. I'm just trying to figure things out.
Yeah, I mean, most people who do this segment say that their date was bad or something, but strange is an interesting description to me.
Yeah, I've just been trying to figure it out, and I don't understand. I've asked my friends. I could use some help here.
Okay. What's the girl's name you want to call?
Jessica.
Jessica. All right. And tell us a little bit about your date with Jessica.
Okay. Where to start?
Oh, no.
All right, so we met online.
Mm-hmm.
She's super cute, so I figure, okay, let's go to a bar. Let's talk. So we go to this Irish pub, and you know those dates where it's just, like, not right, you know, where, like, you're trying to have conversation, but there's always this awkward silence or long pauses, and you can kind of, like, never get any momentum.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
sounds fun.
It was just painful.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
All right, so this is happening. I've had this situation before. It's like there's not chemistry or whatever. So after like 45 minutes, you know, I gave it the good old college try or whatever. We weren't clicking, so I just say like, hey, we can just leave. We can just end this date, and that's okay.
And what did she say to that?
She seemed super relieved.
Okay.
So there were no hard feelings. You know, we're both adults. Like, it all feels very copacetic or whatever. And then she asks me to walk her to her apartment, which, you know, it's relatively early in the evening, but the sun's down. And so she says she just wants to have somebody take her back to her apartment. And that makes sense to me, you know, just to be a nice guy. I say, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're walking to her apartment, and I guess, like, thinking back, like, the conversation started getting a little bit better, you know, like, there was a little less tension in the air or whatever as we were walking.
So now you're getting along.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We get to her place, and I have no idea why she did this, but she invites me up.
What?
What?
I guess things got a lot better then.
Whoa.
Right?
So you went from let's end the date, this is horribly awkward, to come on up to my place?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on either. In my head, I was thinking, really? Like, I didn't say that out loud, but I was totally thinking it.
Yeah. So, did the date continue up there?
Surprisingly, it did.
Really?
I had, like, no expectations. Yeah, I wasn't planning on anything happening. I was just like, all right, well, let's see what happens, you know?
Yeah.
Like, or maybe she was just even inviting you to be polite because she thought it was the polite thing to do after you walked her home.
I don't know. I guess my mom's friends would say, like, do you want a glass of water or something? It wasn't, like,
Right.
that polite, but,
Right,
you know.
right.
So how did things go up there?
We're hanging out, and we're watching TV. We start watching some game shows, and we're laughing about how cheesy that is. And I guess, like, because all the tension was gone and because we were laughing with each other and just being ourselves, you know, one thing leads to another, and we end up hooking up.
Oh, my God.
Did she,
Wow.
I mean, did she initiate this?
I'm sure dudes say this all the time. It felt like it was mutual. It didn't feel like
Okay.
one of us made the initiating.
Yeah.
That's a big switch from not wanting to talk to you to
Now they can't keep
doing
their hands
that.
off each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why, as I remember it, I did not initiate because, you know, it felt like it was so not going to happen. So anyway, that happens. It's really nice. She's great, whatever. And
She's great, whatever.
I mean, I don't want to give details. You know, I want to be
No, it's
polite.
fine. It's fine. Did you stay the night?
Well, here's the thing. She gets up to use the bathroom, and then I hear the apartment door close.
Okay.
And I wait for 45 minutes alone in her apartment.
What?
She left?
She just left me in her apartment.
That's weird.
Whoa, weird.
She must
So
have
what'd you
really
do?
wanted to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After 45 minutes, I was like, all right, I don't know what's going on. She didn't text me or leave a note or anything, so I just left.
Wow.
Huh.
She
So
wasn't
she
like, wait.
ghosted you in her own apartment.
Right? Like, was it a weird booty call that she didn't want to? I don't know. So
Yeah.
anyway, like, I've texted her. I tried calling her once, radio silence, and me and my buddies, we don't understand this one, so I could just use some help.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
confusing.
Wow.
But you would, if like there's a normal excuse for it, you would want to see her again still?
It felt like there was some chemistry, so maybe things could happen, and kind of want to know if I did anything weird so that I won't do it again.
Yeah,
Well, and
what
that's
did
Yeah.
so
you do?
straight, like, to finish all of it and then leave. Like, if there's something really weird happening, she would probably tell you in the middle of it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's like an old, like, horror story or something where, like, the person disappears and, you know, they've never been in that apartment for 30 years or something.
Yeah.
You know?
I bet that was the longest 45 minutes of your life. Just laying there, like, is she going to come back? Is she not? Like, what?
Time slowed down to a crawl.
Yeah.
I think that I have never been so scared.
Oh, man.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and see if we can figure it out for you with your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks. I really want to figure this out.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I guess you know a date's going well when your date runs out of her own apartment and leaves you there for 45 minutes and then never talks to you again.
Yeah.
If you just tuned in to today's second date update, that's what happened to Sean. He went out with this girl named Jessica, and the beginning of their date was really awkward, and he could tell that, so he just called it out and was like, hey, this is awkward. Do you want to end the date? And she said, yeah. And so he started walking her back to her place, and then I guess because everything was relaxed now, they started hooking up. And then right after that, apparently, she left her apartment, left him in there for like 45 minutes until he finally just left, and he hasn't heard from her since. So we're going to try to figure it out. Sean, you ready to go?
Let's do this.
All
This
right.
is so, I mean, it's so weird. I can't think of any good reason I would leave a stranger in my apartment.
Yeah.
You know, other than maybe she fell in the bathroom, got amnesia, forgot you were in there, and just wandered out. Like, I feel like that's the only good situation that can happen there.
God, I could only hope that that's the case.
Yeah. Well, we'll try to figure it out. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Thank you so much. I got to know what's going on.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Jessica, please?
this is she,
Hey, Jessica. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Jubal.
From Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Yeah, I know it. I just
Oh, cool.
don't
okay.
know why you're calling me.
I'm calling you because somebody emailed us about you.
Was it my friend Karen?
I don't think so. I haven't seen one
No.
from Karen. I'll check, though, later to see if she emailed. But no, this is from Sean.
Oh my God.
You remember, Sean?
You went out with Sean.
Yes,
Well, if you know the show, you probably heard a second date update before, yeah?
I know my friend Karen does. She's like obsessed with you guys.
Okay.
So that's why I asked if it was her that emailed.
Oh, gotcha. Well, a second date update is where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. So Sean emailed us and told us about the night you guys hung out and is very confused why you ditched him in your own apartment and also why you won't call him back.
Wow, he told you that.
Yeah.
It was not great. I honestly wish that this had never even happened, and I can't believe I'm reliving this on a radio show right now.
It has to be worse than not great. I mean, to leave a stranger in your apartment.
Yeah.
Wait, so can you tell us what happened on your date?
Okay, so me and Sean went out, and I had a very weird feeling from the moment that we got together. Like something was just off.
Is that why things were awkward at first? Because he told us about your date. He said things were obviously awkward between you two at the beginning of it.
Yeah, I just had a weird feeling, and I guess that like carried into how the date went.
So wait, like weird feeling like you felt like he was a serial killer? Because that's how, whenever I say weird feeling, I feel like someone is bad.
Not that I thought he was going to kill me, because I would have like left
Okay.
at the restaurant if that was the case. But when he said, hey, this isn't going well, I was relieved, you know, like I was relieved when he suggested that we leave. And I asked him to walk me home, and things got, you know, a little bit better. We were talking and enjoying ourselves a little bit and enjoying the conversation. And so, wait, what did he tell you?
He just said that you guys ended up going up to your place and then things were better. And then after you guys were done hanging out, then you left and didn't hear from you.
Yeah, well, there was a moment where we were sitting down and he dropped his phone. And when he reached for it, he said, oh, corn nuts.
Okay. This is after you guys have hooked up or before?
He told you that? God. This is after,
Okay.
considering you know the details. This is after. So he drops the phone. He says, oh, corn nuts. And I realized that's something that one of my uncles used to say all the time.
So
Okay,
he
so he remind you of your uncle or something?
Oh, no.
Well, that uncle has a son named Sean.
Wait.
What?
Whoa.
So are you thinking that
What?
Sean is your cousin?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shut up.
I'm still not 100% sure, but I hadn't seen him in a while, if it was him. So I just panicked. I panicked, and I left.
But you know what your cousin looks like, right?
I mean, I haven't seen him since we were children.
Oh.
People evolve.
And all Sean's kind of look the same.
That, too.
So you think that he's your cousin and you went out with him?
That sounds so much worse when you say it.
Have you done any research into this? Like, I would be on the phone immediately with my parents, like, hey, where's cousin Sean at? What's the likelihood?
Please tell me he disappeared.
Yeah,
Or wait.
it's living in another country. Give me some hope.
I honestly have just wanted to pretend that this never happened, and that's kind of been my approach.
I can understand that.
Because you think you slept with your cousin.
Stop. Please stop saying that.
Oh, my God.
It's mortifying.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that'd be embarrassing. Why don't we?
I'm going to be sick.
You know what a good idea is? To check with him and see if he actually is your cousin, because he's on the other line listening to this and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Well, maybe he's still there. I don't know. Sean, are you still there?
Jessica, oh my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Did you hear all that?
Yeah,
Did you just hear all that?
I did. Are you Hank and Lily's daughter?
Yes.
Oh,
Shut up.
So you guys are cousins?
For real?
Oh, corn nuts.
Don't say that.
Oh, my God.
How did you not recognize me?
It's
How
her
did you not recognize me?
Your hair was so short before.
Hair grows. Sean,
When was the last time you guys saw? I mean, I know the last time you guys saw each other, but when was the before that? When was the last time you guys saw each other?
I don't know, like 15 years ago. Oh my God.
Wow.
In the first date conversation, none of this came up. Like your family history, where you're from. Like those are things that you normally talk about. Like what your parents do.
I mean,
No.
maybe that's why it was so awkward, because we didn't think to use those conversation starters.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you know the whole time, Sean? Did you know that she was your cousin and you just hoped she wouldn't find out?
No.
Gross.
I'm just saying. Like he's
Come
like, maybe
on.
that's why we didn't think to do those things.
Look, Jessica, I had no idea. You are very attractive and you're a great kisser, but
don't
listen,
like that. Don't. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's probably not the best.
Not good.
Complimenting her like that's probably not the best thing to do.
I'm just being honest, all right? It's good to compliment people.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Maybe
Why
not in
are
this
you grossed
situation.
out by this? You are not grossed out.
I'm not trying to be gross, all right? I don't know what to say right now. This is uncharted territory.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, that's good to
Say
hear.
that you're going to act like this never happened so we can move on with our lives.
Oh my gosh.
I have a very important question for you, Jessica. Have you talked to your parents?
Oh no.
No. Why? Did you?
No, I told them that I had a weird date, but I didn't get into specifics.
Oh, they have
Okay.
no idea.
Yeah,
how
you guys might
weird.
want to keep it a secret forever.
Yeah.
Unless, Jessica, you want to go on a second date with Sean, we'll pay for it.
What? I don't. Is that legal?
What?
God.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're allowed to.
No?
No, I said no. Obviously, I never want to see him again.
Oh.
Just for the record, Jessica, I feel horrible about this, and you know, if you want to meet up over coffee or something and talk about it, I'm
No,
down.
I don't want to meet up
If
over.
you need
No,
time.
I don't ever want to see you
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Ever.
He's still
Well,
trying to-
Sean,
So.
sorry. I'm sorry both of you had to learn about that date.
Yeah.
But Sean, no second date.
Great. I lost a cousin too. Thank you very much.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Nothing like a little incest to start your morning.
Good
Brooke and
morning.
Jubal in the morning
I
talking
always say
about
that.
today's second date update. If you missed it, Sean had a first date with a girl named Jessica, and it started out awful, but after a few drinks it got better, and they actually ended up hooking up at her apartment. But when we called Jessica, she told us something very shocking. At one point during the evening, after they had already banged it out, Sean used the phrase, "oh, corn nuts," and it made Jessica remember that she has an uncle who also uses that phrase and had a son named Sean. Oh my God. just banged it out with my cousin.
I cannot believe it.
See, this is why you should never estrange your family, because then you don't remember who's
Yes.
who, and you end up sleeping with one
Be
of them.
close
Yeah.
with them,
Yes.
please.
She says she hasn't seen that side of her family for a long time, so she wasn't exactly sure if it was her cousin. But Sean confirmed that, yes, they're related.
Oh my God.
So, yep.
So she probably won't see
And
that side of the
I'm
family
sorry,
again for
He
a
was
while.
not as upset as he should have been.
No, he really wasn't.
Yeah, you guys, like, still.
In the end, no second date, but a lifetime of baggage because they had sex with each other and their cousins.
God,
So
stop saying
remember, if you
it.
want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back, just like we're about to do for Gabby, who's on the phone. Hi, Gabby.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm pretty confused, though.
Now, you emailed us about a guy named Jake that you met at kind of a singles mixer.
Yeah. I mean, my friend signed me up for it, and I was like, well, it was close to where I work, so I thought I'd just stop by and see what was up.
Are you newly single?
I like 6 months.
And were you shocked that you actually met somebody at one of these events that you liked?
I was shocked that I met someone and that he was attractive, because I thought maybe, there'd be some nice kind of shy guys, which he was, but he was also, like, kind of tall and muscular,
Yeah.
and he's, like, a biker and a runner, so I was like, oh, well, hello.
I always feel like at those events, like if there's one hot dude, he's got all the ladies on him.
Well, he wasn't, like, a super, like, hot, outgoing guy, so he was kind of hanging out by himself.
Okay.
I've hosted a couple of these single mixers things.
Yeah.
Never been to one for myself because
Sure.
I need to. But no, like there's a lot of times there's awkward guys that just you can tell don't know how to talk to women
Right,
at all.
I mean, totally. And he was a little awkward. Like,
Okay.
he wasn't approaching anyone.
Okay, so what happened? He approached you or you approached him?
I approached him, and he seemed just, like, really nice, like, not controlling, not too full of himself. He was just kind of relaxed, and, I asked him if he wanted to go out, and he said he did. So I planned a little date for us later on in the week.
You plan the date.
Dude, you're awesome, Gabby.
I wish more girls would do that. Take the guesswork out of it. Then I don't have to work hard to think of anything to do. I think that's great. But then again, I'm kind of lazy. You know what I mean? There's some dudes that might not want that.
Yeah, like me, I don't know. I like to plan. I like to be a gentleman and traditional, That's
You
how I was
don't have
taught.
any money. I don't know
I
why
go to
you would
McDonald's,
like
but I still plan it.
that. What did you end up doing with him?
One of my favorite authors was doing a reading at Barnes & Noble, so we went over there, and then we went to dinner, and halfway through the dinner, he got super weird and seemed, like, embarrassed. Like, his face was turning red
What?
and looked visibly uncomfortable, didn't want dessert, like, signed the check, and, like, ran out the restaurant.
What?
Just took off.
Yeah, so I followed him out because I was worried, like, I don't know if I offended him or if I did something wrong or there's some kind of miscommunication. And I've called him a couple times since and have not heard anything.
What were you guys talking
weird.
about in the moments right before he started, like, visibly getting uncomfortable?
I mean, nothing. Just like, that our food was good. It wasn't anything really.
Like you weren't talking about how many guys you've been with in the biblical sense or anything like that. Like,
No,
nothing
I mean,
awkward.
I mean, the only thing I can think back in my head about was, like, by the time we got to dinner, he was kind of like, well, I don't really know what I want for dinner. So maybe he didn't like the restaurant, or maybe I'm not really sure.
Gabby, since you asked him out and you kind of picked all the events for the date, do you think that at any point he might have felt, like, emasculated? Did you get that impression?
I hope not. At any
Right.
point, he could have said, I'd rather go somewhere else, or, I don't feel like I was being so controlling that he would feel like he had no, sense of destiny in, like, what we were doing.
Now, you said, he didn't really like that. He didn't really like this. Was there anything that he did seem to like or enjoy about the date?
I mean, not really. He wasn't really verbal about it either way. So there's no really way of knowing.
Okay, Gabby, hang out for a second. We're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Gabby, are you ready to get Jake on the phone and find out why he ditched you?
Yeah, I guess.
If you didn't hear the first part of the second date update, Gabby went to dinner with this guy who she met at a singles mixer. They went to Barnes & Noble first so they could hear an author that she was talking about read. And at a certain point, the guy looked very red, you said, and then kind of just took off.
Yep.
And he didn't seem to enjoy any of the date. At the end of this, Jubal always asks for a second date. Are you going to want to go out with him again, you think?
I mean, I'm just more really curious about why he got so upset and left. You know,
Okay.
I would like to go on a second date with him, but I don't know if he would be into that.
It's more just like, hey, did I do something weird that I should not do on a next date?
Right, that's more of the question at this point.
All right, I'm calling him right now.
Hello,
Hey, I was looking for Jake.
this is Jake.
Jake, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm sorry, this is a radio station?
Yeah. Have you heard of our show, Brooke and Jubal in the morning?
I don't personally listen to you.
You're not familiar? Okay. Well, let's try to change that in the future. But I wanted to talk to you for a second about a girl that you went out on a date with who I know as well. Her name is Gabby. Met her at a singles mixer.
Yeah, I know Gabby.
Okay. The reason that I'm calling you is Gabby said that during your date, you kind of took off at the end and she feels like you ditched her. She basically wants to know if she did something wrong.
Oh my God, this is such a mistake.
Mistake?
I just shouldn't have done it. I'm really embarrassed about the whole thing.
Why is that?
Oh God, we're supposed to meet at Northgate Mall, and truthfully, I haven't been on a date in like 5 years.
Really?
So I was extremely nervous, and so I was sweaty. And so before I get out of my car, I actually take off my glasses and I wipe down my face.
Okay.
And I forget my glasses in the car. I'm legally blind, by the way.
What'd you say?
I'm legally blind.
You're legally blind?
Wait. Why didn't you go back and get your glasses?
I was running late, and the truth is, even without my glasses, it's going to take me a good 10 minutes to find my car anyways. It was so bad. I was asking people in the mall, where's Barnes & Noble? And it was like literally like 20 to 30 feet away. I couldn't even see the sign.
Oh, okay.
But damn my luck, there's a restaurant right next to Barnes & Noble that she wants to go to.
Okay.
So I don't even have a chance to go back to my car to get my glasses.
Oh.
So I was looking at the menu, not even able to read it. I could barely make out the pictures in it.
Why are you not telling Gabby at this point? I am in the same boat as you.
Would you tell someone on the first date?
Yes.
Were you just?
Yes, that you don't have your glasses. And
Is
that
it?
you can't.
Maybe it's a guy thing. I mean, I want to be seen as masculine, and I guess telling someone I'm legally blind makes me feel weak or whatever the case is.
So you're kind of embarrassed of it.
Yeah, it's a first date.
Okay.
Well, it's hard to talk to someone when you can't make eye contact with them.
I mean, I tried to look at her as best as possible. I couldn't quite see where her eyes were, so I'm sure my eyes were darting all over the place. And, of course, I order a beer that's not even on the menu. So I start thinking to myself, does she think I'm illiterate or what the case is? And then at the end of the night, we part ways at the restaurant. And I walked to my car, which, by the way, took me about 30 minutes to find. Thank God I have a car alarm where I clicked it on.
Hey, I have to do that by myself, and I can see perfectly fine, so I lose my car everywhere.
So I get back to my car, and first thing I do, of course, is put on my glasses. She runs over towards my car, and she's an Amazon woman. She's huge. I don't remember her looking this big.
Oh, no.
You can see size even when things are blurry, dude.
Oh, no.
But I pride myself on keeping myself lean. She's tall, but not only is she tall, but she's thick.
So
that's really not the kind of girl I go for.
All right, let me get this straight, Jake. So you put on your glasses after not being able to really see her all night, and once you saw her, you were not interested because you thought
I got
she was.
my car and took off.
So you just boned out.
Yes, she was huge.
no.
An Amazon woman.
Oh, no.
Hey, Jake.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh my gosh, Jake.
Jake.
Come on.
Jake, at this point, I should let you know that Gabby is actually on the other line and heard everything you just said.
Shut the up.
What kind of idiot drives around without his glasses on? And why didn't you just admit that you didn't have them on?
It was a first date,
I might
Gabby.
be a sick woman, but I'm not the weirdest person I've ever heard of for going through an entire date without glasses and not just admitting you didn't have them.
Okay, you know what's weird is being as large as you are and ordering from the skinny menu. I mean, had I heard you order from the full-size menu, I might have had a better idea that you were an Amazon woman.
Oh my gosh, Jake. I mean, there's a reason you haven't dated in 5 years, and that's becoming obvious right about now to me.
And I called.
Yeah.
That's right. I can't find a woman who's fit like me. That's why I haven't dated in 5 years.
You're so full
my
of crap, dude.
I felt bad for him the
Gabby.
whole time, too.
just too bad that they don't make glasses for people who have bad personalities, because if you could get someone who had a good personality to take her personality glasses off and be as awful on the inside as you are, then maybe she'd date you.
I'll be fine, Gabby. Trust me, I'll be fine. I'll find the right one for me.
Jake?
I hope that person doesn't exist. This would be an awful person.
Somewhere out there, Jake, there is a hot, young, fit, blind woman, too.
And that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, my God.
Hot, young, fit, and blind. That's what Jake needs in his life.
God, he's a liar. He's an a-hole.
You also could have just been man enough and said, listen, I'm not that physically attracted to you. You didn't have to drive away like a little
You know what? At that point, I was just scared what you'd do to me. All I could do was get in the car and take off.
You are such a jerk. Oh, my God. I hope the next girl that you date gives you some sort of horrible STD and you rot in your bed with freaking burning sensation and hives.
Jake, I just got to say,
I'm just saying.
You must not be that physically fit if you were really intimidated by her.
You know, I'm lean. Gabby, just to make sure you know, I'm lean. So that's the reason.
Oh my God! He does not care.
We cannot talk to him anymore. I will not allow him on the show anymore.
Hey,
He's
Jake,
done.
you want to be a contributor to the show on a daily basis? I'd love to hear Brooke talk to you every day.
No!
We can have the fit segment with Jake.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? I'm going to punch him in the face.
Body by Jake every morning on the show.
Jose, this is not funny.
It is really funny.
Gabby, you got your answer.
I sure did.
And at the end of these, we always ask if you guys want to go on a second date.
Oh, my gosh.
Jake and Gabby,
Resounding hell no.
Yeah,
you didn't even let me finish.
That one too.
You didn't even let me finish, you guys. I'm going to pay for the date.
Nah.
No?
No, thanks.
Gabby, send Jake to a 24-hour fitness with a mirror, and then I think that's pretty much all he needs.
Gabby, I am sorry you had to go through this.
Me too, but thanks for letting me figure it out.
Yeah.
And hopefully now people will know what an asshole Jake is and not go on a date with him.
All right, Jake, thank you for your time, man.
No.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning, 6:05, with the new segment to start Brooke's morning off the right way.
We do not appreciate
Body by Jake.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
All right, you go out on a date with someone, have what you think is a great time, and they don't get back to you. We'll call them for you and ask them why. We've got Elizabeth on the phone. She emailed us. Elizabeth, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
And what happened on your date?
I mean, it's exactly what you said. I thought we had a really good time. We went out with some other couples, and we went to a movie, and we seemed to really click, and then we all went out for drinks, and then he and I sort of peeled off. You know, we started making out, and it was really nice. All of a sudden, he pulls sort of back away, and he said, oh my gosh, I didn't realize what time it is. I gotta go, or something like that, and just left me there. I mean, didn't offer to walk me to my car, didn't make a date for another meeting, nothing.
Okay, so this was while you were making out, like he just kind of stopped making out with you and said, I gotta go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you sure you want to go on another date with this guy?
You know, at this point, I don't even know. I just want to know what happened. Like, why would someone do that? He could have at least walked me to my car.
Did you say anything? Or did your breath stink? Anything that would make him go like, all right, I got to get out of here?
I mean, okay, I really don't think so, because what happened was he leaned in to kiss me, right?
Okay.
And then he could have easily backed away then, but then it got sort of hot and heavy. And, like, he seemed really into it.
Mm-hmm. And then he just stopped and looked at his
He
watch.
literally said, look at the time. I've got to go.
Has this ever happened to you before?
Never in my life. I've never felt anything like this before.
Did he tell you at the beginning of the date that he had a time constraint, or there was something that he had to leave at a certain time?
No clue. I mean, no.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything about that. At this point, I just want to know why. I want to know what happened.
I'm imagining that it's probably not going to be some glowing review if he just split like that. So you're ready to hear that, but you're just curious.
I really am. I mean, who does that?
Okay, Elizabeth, we're going to call him. What's his name again? Jack?
Jack.
All right, we're going to call Jack right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, we've got Elizabeth on the phone with us. She emailed us because she went on a date with a guy named Jack, went to a movie with a bunch of friends. They ended up going off alone. They were making out. In her words, things were getting hot and heavy when all of a sudden he pulls away, looks at his watch and goes, "Oh, look at the time. I have to go," and then just splits, leaving her alone downtown to walk back to her car by herself. All right, Elizabeth, we're going to call him, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're going to dial now, see if he'll answer, and then, we'll find out why he hasn't gotten back to you.
How are you feeling, Elizabeth?
A little nervous.
Okay, it's ringing.
Hello.
Hey, I was looking for Jack.
This is Jack.
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. I just wanted to call and talk to you about something if you got a second.
Sorry, who is this from who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station moving 92.5.
Yeah, I know that. I know your show. What is this? What do you need to? What's this about?
Well, you and I have a mutual friend, and I just wanted to ask you a question about her.
Who's the mutual friend?
Her name's Elizabeth.
Wait, I mean, are we on the radio?
Yeah, we are. It's a segment on our show we do called Second Date Update. Her name's Elizabeth. You went out on a date with her.
No, I know who she is. I just don't know if I want to talk about it on the radio.
Well, yeah, but she emailed us to have it talked about on the radio, so if she doesn't mind if it gets put out there, why don't you just tell us why you haven't called her back?
She...
Dude, hey, she's prepared to hear whatever the reason is. She knows that you probably don't want to talk to her, but she just wants to know the reason why.
I don't know. It was going fine until we started, making out, or she started kissing me, and then I don't know. I just felt like I had to get out of there. It was weird.
Why?
Yeah, there's got to be a specific reason. Normally, dude, if I'm making out with a girl, I'm sticking around usually. I'm not leaving. There's got to be a big thing to make me leave.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't fun. I mean, it was hands down by far the worst kiss I've ever had.
Oh, come on, dude. What was so bad about it?
No. It was. I mean, I don't know if she's ever kissed anyone before. I really don't think she has.
Jack, I'm here, and I have kissed plenty of people before, and I've never heard that before. I've never heard a complaint before, ever.
Oh, my God. You're on the phone.
Yeah,
okay.
Elizabeth is on the other line there. So.
And I didn't hear you complaining after the first kiss either.
No, you're right. I just took off.
What was so bad about the kiss, Jack?
Yeah,
it was like I felt like I was being mauled or clawed by a feral dog.
Way
it was
too much time.
There was no passion. It was no give and take. It was just attack kissing. It was like kissing a sloppy Joe with teeth. It was awful. I might never kiss again.
A sloppy Joe with
experience.
teeth. Elizabeth, have you ever heard this complaint before?
No, never.
I can't imagine that that's true.
Elizabeth,
no, most of my boyfriends have liked aggressive women, so that's how I've learned to kiss.
It felt like I was being attacked. Like I couldn't get anything.
So you felt violated on your date with Elizabeth then?
Yeah, I just felt like there was nothing.
Whatever.
I wasn't contributing anything to that kiss. It was just.
But you weren't, and that was the problem.
Well, I was trying.
Jack, is that a total make it or break it for you? Would you ever consider maybe just saying that you didn't like the kiss so much? Maybe give her a little feedback?
No, I mean, maybe if there was a conversation. Now this whole radio thing's made it way too weird. Now it's just...
All right, that brings me to my next question. The show would like to offer you guys a second date. You guys can go out. We'll pay for it. Would you be willing to go on a second date?
No.
I don't think so.
No?
I don't ever want to see him again.
What if he offers to teach you how to kiss correctly, Elizabeth?
I don't need to be taught how to kiss.
So that's a no from both of you on the second date.
That's a no.
No.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Today's second date update is actually a lot like a Craigslist misconnection.
Really?
Because this dude we're about to talk to met a girl at a bar, got her number, and then she was gone forever.
Oh, my goodness.
And now he wants to call her and see what happened.
I bet it's the beginning of a beautiful love story.
Actually, there's a lot of details that happened in between that we should probably talk about, but I'm going to let him tell you exactly what happened on their date. Billy is on the phone with us right now. Billy, what's up, dude? How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So why don't you tell everybody what happened on your date?
All right. So it was a few weeks ago. There's this girl, Christy, I met at this bar. I was with a bunch of my friends. She was with a bunch of her friends. And, I mean, I certainly noticed her right away. And she has this great smile. She had a really nice rack.
Nice. Yeah, those are things that you notice first on a girl usually. It's usually the other way around. It's rack, then smile, but whatever.
Absolutely. To each his own.
So you liked her a lot, and you guys hung out at the bar. Your email says that you met her there, and then you continued to hang out with her throughout the evening. What did you like about her so much that you want to do a second date update?
I have this pickup line that, it's kind of hit or miss, but when it works, usually it's a good sign that the girl has a good sense of humor. I go to her, has anyone ever told you look just like Megan Fox? Mm-hmm. And Christy looks nothing like Megan Fox. Absolutely nothing like her. And if she gets it, then it's great. And
So that line usually works either way. Like, if they don't look like it, they're like...
Funny.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's funny. But if they do think they look like it, they're like, oh, that's sweet. People tell me that all the time.
Yeah. If they really look like Megan Fox, then they actually are put off,
Oh, okay.
But that's probably above my pay grade anyway.
So your line worked on her.
Yeah, it totally worked on her.
And you guys hung out all night talking and I assume drinking. Like, how many hours are we talking?
We were there for like an hour, and then we couldn't really hear each other. So I said, let's go to another bar.
Okay.
And she said, absolutely. So we went to this other bar just kind of around the street.
And you guys broke off from your friends at that point, and it was just you two?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, everyone, could see that there was some chemistry there. So, yeah, we went, and I went to get her a drink, and I come back with the beers, right? Mm-hmm. And I've seen this guy kind of, like, really close talking and kind of, like, touching her leg and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I don't think she wanted any part of that. So I go up to him, and I said, what the are you doing?
Really? You couldn't have come in easier than that?
Yeah,
like, hey
bro,
what's your
what's
name?
up?
I mean, this isn't your girlfriend.
I know, actually. I said that, and he goes, who the are you? And I said, I'm her boyfriend.
Oh, you actually said that you're...
Really?
All right, well, hey,
Yeah,
you know what?
I did.
But I've done that before to help somebody out. Like,
Yes.
I've walked up to a girl and been like, hey, you can tell if a girlfriend doesn't want to talk to a guy. I'm like, hey, that's my girlfriend, and then the guy will leave. Now, usually I'm not that aggressive right away, but, whatever. And it obviously didn't work out for you very well, did it?
Well, after I said it, he basically told me to go his and I just hit him.
Oh, you punched him!
Really?
And that's what I mean by she mysteriously disappeared at that point.
That escalated.
What was her reaction?
Not a lot of girls, Billy, like it when you get in a fight after meeting them, like 45 minutes in.
What was her reaction?
To tell you the truth, I didn't really know right away because we kind of took it outside. A whole circle formed around us, and it was all like kind of crazy. I did see her for a second, and so when the cops showed up, I didn't see her afterwards.
Yeah.
And,
No.
Did you end up getting arrested?
No, I didn't. I just took off.
Okay.
I took off. As soon as the cops came, I just bolted.
All right. So you pretty much understand that probably turned her off a little bit. That's probably why you're not getting the call back, Billy.
You know what, though? I thought it was relatively chivalrous. I didn't start.
What?
She did not look comfortable.
Right.
Like, being touched by this guy. I'm not cool with that.
The funny thing is, I just read an article in GQ talking about like the differences between gentlemen now and being a gentleman back in the day. Back in the day, Billy, that would be the right move. But according to GQ, now
Not
girls
good
don't
enough.
like it when you get in a fight over them, like unless they're absolutely in trouble and you have to use force. But
Yes.
it's not a gentleman thing anymore.
You don't have to just immediately punch somebody in the face.
I didn't think it was immediate. I thought he was kind of provocative and disrespectful, and anyone, even if it didn't involve a girl, if someone talked to me, I'd lie. Of course I'm going to clock them. No way.
Okay, so you feel like you were sticking up for her and you were protecting her.
I thought so. I thought it was the right thing to do.
Now, have you tried to get a hold of her since then, and what have you said to her?
Yeah, I just called, and I just said, I really enjoyed seeing you and talking with you. I'm sorry that we didn't really get a chance to talk more, and I apologize that you had to experience that, with that dude. But, it's 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard. I called like 2 or 3 times, but I don't know.
Are you a guy that gets in a lot of fights, Billy?
I'm not. I'm really not.
Really? How many fights you been in the last year?
I hadn't been in a fight last year. The year before that, I got in 2.
Okay. That's kind of a lot of fights. Like, once you get out at like 17 years old, you don't really fight that much. So,
Yeah, I know.
All right, man. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, see if we can get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right. Try not to punch anybody in the face in the meantime.
I won't.
Hang on.
The 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Lydia, if a guy was to punch somebody out in your honor, would that make you happy or Want to see the guy again? Would that make you swoon inside?
Well, I'm a former vegan and I drive a Prius, so what do you think?
While he's stomping the guy's face on the concrete and he looks at you and goes, "This is for you, Lydia."
Blood everywhere.
Would you love that?
No, not really
Okay.
turned on by violence. But I can appreciate that. I think your heart was in the right place, Billy.
Yeah, I asked Lydia the question because Billy is on the phone with us right now, and he wants us to call a girl named Christy who he met at a bar. They met, hung out. 45 minutes later, he was punching a guy's face in because he saw the guy talking to Christy.
You know, it was more than just talking to her. You know, the guy was touching her leg.
All right.
So you feel like the guy was groping her, and you were coming to her defense. But you realize that's probably the reason she's not calling you back. I mean, most likely it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, I just needed to state my case, you know, because I really do want to go out with her again, and I want her to know that I'm a good guy.
My only advice going into it, Billy, would be it sounds like you think you were in the right 100%. And if you're going to ask for a second date, you got to be willing to admit, maybe I was wrong.
Well, I don't know. I saw what I saw.
Yeah, Billy, that's not the right way to do it.
Nope.
That's not how you do it, man. Yeah. Look, even if you feel like you're right, just go, "Look, I'm sorry about that. I overreacted. And I should have maybe just seen if you were okay before I decided to try to open up the guy's face on a curb outside."
Yeah, of course. I don't want to scare her off. You know, I'm not an animal. But I did think I was doing the right thing. You know, I can't back away from that, you know.
Okay, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Yeah.
All right, hold on, man.
Hello?
Hi, is Christy there?
Speaking.
Christy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Sorry, where are you calling from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Am I on the radio right now?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Before you panic and hang up the phone, I'm calling you because you recently met one of our listeners who really liked you, and he emailed us and asked us to call you.
Okay. This is totally weird.
Yeah, I understand that. His name is Billy, and you met him a couple weeks ago when you were out at the bars.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
That rings a bell.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
So Billy emailed us. So Billy emailed us and told us about your evening, even told us about the fight that he got in.
He told you about it?
Yes, he did. And the reason that he wanted us to call you was because he wanted to let you know that he's not a bad guy, and he may have overreacted, and he really liked you, felt like you had a strong connection, and he wants to see you again.
Oh, wow. He is just full of surprises.
Is the reason that you haven't called Billy back because of the fight that he got in?
I don't even know how to answer that. I mean, he seems like a cool guy, and I thought we had chemistry, and I can't trust my judgment anymore because this other guy, like just some tipsy guy at the bar, starts talking to me. It's like a harmless guy. He wasn't even really bothering me. And then before I know it, he's like, I'm her boyfriend. Like, he just like flipped out. And then he hits the guy, like out of nowhere. So I step back, and then he starts going, "Keep your hands off my woman."
All right. But in his defense, he thought he was helping you out. From his perspective, it looked like the guy was groping you.
I don't know how he possibly could have thought that.
So you basically just feel like Billy is a psycho.
Yeah. He's like punching the guy. They go outside. They're like totally wrestling. I didn't know what to do.
Are you like yelling like for it to stop or?
Honestly, like I didn't even know what was happening. It happened so fast. And he keeps saying, "She's my woman," which was just insane.
Right.
And like he gets all like caveman, and then he pulls his shirt off. He actually took his shirt off. He threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Of course,
and
man.
He said, "She's my woman, and I'm going to prove it to you."
What?
All right. He must have been pretty drunk. I mean, like the pulling off the shirt thing, whatever. We've seen D-bags fight all the time. That's what they do. But she's my woman, and I'm going to prove it.
I will fight for her.
Yeah. Did you?
This is awful.
Part of you,
Christy.
you must have been upset, but part of you kind of wanted to laugh at that point, didn't you?
I was like, who is this guy? He's totally insane, and I don't want this kind of drama in my life. And I just walked away. And he didn't even notice that I walked away.
Yeah, right.
Of course not. He was defending your honor, Christy, and then you just left. He says that he's tried to call you a few times. I'm guessing you got the messages and just haven't felt like returning his phone calls.
No, I have not.
That's unfortunate for you right now, though, because Billy is actually on the phone.
What?
And he wants to talk to you.
Oh, my God.
Hey there.
This just gets crazier and crazier.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of embarrassed by this.
Oh, you're sorry?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was just kind of defending your honor. I don't remember saying, like, you're my woman and I'm going to prove it to you. I did lose my shirt, but I don't remember saying that.
Can I ask you a few questions? First of all, do you live in medieval times? Like, defend my honor?
You know what, he was, just so you know, I don't think you remember, because you had some drinks too, he was absolutely touching your leg.
Not making it better, Billy.
Who cares? If I need help, I'll ask for it. I didn't need your help, and I didn't need you to start a fist fight in a bar.
I get it. It's just that, that's something that's not acceptable to me, when you touch it.
No, you know what, it wasn't your, that's not up to you. That's not up to you. That's about me. If he was touching me inappropriately, believe me, I would have done something about it. It seemed like you really wanted to fight.
No, I'm just, you know what? There are a lot of guys who aren't nice guys. Believe it or not, I'm actually a nice guy. And
sounds like it.
I know it doesn't seem like it, but you know what? There's like guys who don't know how to treat a woman properly, and I'm sorry. I just like that. And
People don't know how to treat a woman properly. You didn't even give him a chance to say anything.
I could have handled it a little better. I admit that.
Yeah.
A lot better.
There you go,
probably,
Christy.
Billy.
He admits that he could have handled it better. He did like you a lot, though, and would love to see you again. I would like to ask you if you'll go on a second date with Billy. We'll send you someplace where there are no other dudes so that he can't get in a fight with anybody. Would you go out with Billy again? I'll pay for it.
I will go with my hands tied behind my back, if that helps.
Oh, great. So I'm on a date with a criminal.
I don't think so. Billy, were you arrested after the fight?
No. I ran from the cops.
Yeah. See, Christy, he's not a criminal.
He's a fugitive.
Yeah, he's not officially charged with anything.
And it's the only fight he's been in this year. I mean, there was that 2 last year, but no big deal.
Yeah, I don't need the drama in my life.
Wait, what? Maybe we can go get tea or something.
Because no meatheads drink tea. All right, well, Christy.
Okay, I'd have tea with you.
Yes.
What?
Really?
Chrissy, what the hell are you thinking?
That's awesome.
Christy, are you serious? You'll go have tea with him.
Tea was your mind changer?
Yeah, I like a sense of humor, and that's funny. So I'll have tea with you, but I got to tell you, I am not looking for a relationship with you.
Dude.
Okay, so you'll have tea with the guy, but you're not looking for... You changed your mind quick on that one, Christy.
Weird.
Yeah, he's cute. I'll go have tea with him, but that's it. I'll give him another shot to, prove that he's not a total meathead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Billy.
Wow.
Somehow you were able to get a second date after all that.
Thank you, guys. I seriously appreciate this.
I don't know if I'd call it a date. We'll have tea.
No, we don't. It's not a date. No pressure. I'm going to be a total gentleman, and
I don't know what that means to you, but okay.
Brooke and Jubal in the
Zach is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by Leah. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Zach, how long has it been since you heard from Leah?
It's been about a week.
Okay.
It's kind of the sweet spot where people start to panic a little bit,
Yeah.
I get that, though. Have you tried to reach out to her?
I have, and it's honestly just going straight to voicemail.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
Yeah.
Anyway, tell us about your date.
Well, we didn't do anything too crazy. I cooked her dinner at my place, and, I really can cook. So it was a good time. We played some Monopoly. And
how long was the date? 7 hours? Monopoly takes forever.
She came over for dinner around 7. We started playing around 8:30. She didn't leave for a long time.
Yeah, it was more of a joke about Monopoly.
But that's okay. It sounds like you guys are really enjoying each other's company-ish.
Yeah, no, like, I even let her be the car, so clearly she's winning at life. Date went well. We messed around a little bit. It was fun.
Like, when you say messed around a little bit, you don't have to give us, like, details, but what's a little bit? Like, did you guys hook up all the way?
That is details, Jubal.
I guess you're right. So I just don't want, like, all the details.
We had a good time.
Okay.
You know, at the end, I thought we were gonna like hang out because she said, you know, let's do this again, and I thought that was not facetious, and I haven't really heard back.
Did anything happen, like during Monopoly or while you guys were messing around, that may be a reason why?
No, like during Monopoly, everything was going great. We were connecting, and you know, everything like flowed really, really well. And like, she's probably the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. And
Okay.
It had me like wondering, like, do I just have bad lighting in my house? And like, is it like a nightclub in there? But like, the only thing I could think of is I have a picture of my son by the door, and I noticed that she glanced at it, but she didn't say anything, and maybe that freaked her out.
Did she already know that you have a son?
No, like, I didn't really know how to bring it up.
Okay, so you didn't tell her you have a kid?
No, not yet.
See, I think that would be gold if you were dating, if you're a single dad. I feel like that'd be good.
I mean, some people are super into it, me being one of those people, but yeah. Well, so did you notice her like looking at it? Was there a moment that was kind of weird with that?
No, she glanced at it and, you know, moved forward. Everything seemed fine. Nothing really changed. She didn't ask me anything about it, so I didn't think there was anything there.
Could also be that you didn't mention it.
Yeah, you know, some things are just better left to be discovered.
Right, but I mean, for her, she might be like, oh, he didn't tell me he had a kid. Like, he's hiding things.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have just, you know, led with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't lead with it, but there's definitely a place where maybe that would come up in conversation, especially if she's at your house with a picture. But did that happen at the end of the night, in the middle of the night? I'm just trying to see, like, if her mood shifted at all.
At the very end of the night, like right before she walked out.
Okay. Zach is on the phone, and he's not getting a call back from Leah, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But before we do that, Zach, refresh our memory about your date with Leah.
So she came over to my place. I made her dinner. We played Monopoly. We had an amazing time. I think she's the prettiest girl I've ever seen, and I've been getting ghosted for about a week now.
Why was it, again, that you think you might be getting ghosted?
I mean, before she walked out, she noticed a picture of my son on the wall, and I'm not sure if that freaked her out a little bit.
Because you didn't tell her you had one.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know where to put that in on a first date conversation.
You ready for us to call her?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Leah, please?
This is her. How can I help you?
Leah, what's up? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. How are you?
Hi, Leah. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name is Jubal.
Oh my God. I didn't think people actually did this in real life. I mean, like you hear clips online, but I didn't know it was actually real.
So you actually have heard of the show?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Sweet.
Oh, cool.
Well, great. Well, Leah, do you know why we're calling?
I'm hoping I won something.
Oh,
I'm hoping you did too. We do a segment called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go on a date with someone and you ghost them, they can email us to call you and ask why you're ghosting them.
Oh.
And I'm not telling you that for no reason. That's the reason we're calling, is you're ghosting somebody, and they emailed us because they're wondering why you're not calling them back. More specifically, why you're just sending them to voicemail when they call you.
Okay, well, it's definitely Zach then, huh?
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Can you tell us why you're ghosting him? He really wants to know.
Okay, the date was great. He's clearly a nice guy. I think we had a lot of fun, but someone had definitely been there besides me, and I think she was cooking.
Like right before you mean?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, his place is immaculate. Like, it looks amazing.
Uh-huh.
And I'm talking like, this is not guy stuff, right? Like, there's perfectly arranged flowers. There's decorative pillows literally everywhere. And I don't know.
Some dudes are like that, you know?
Some are. They've usually been taught.
And I guess that's what I'm saying is, like, it felt like I'd walked into Pinterest. Don't get me wrong, it was very nice. And he just kind of So this is where it gets weird. So I mentioned that I'm like, wow, your place is really beautiful. And he just like casually says, yeah, my ex was an interior designer and still brings me fresh flowers and decorates every once in a while.
She still brings him fresh flowers?
I guess. And I'm like,
wait.
Twice a week?
Wait, is that why you're ghosting me?
Leah, that's Zach. He's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, okay. Didn't know you were. Hi, Zach.
Hi.
Yeah.
So let's pick back up. Zach, your ex brings you flowers still to your house?
It's not like that. Like, she's just an interior designer, and she likes arranging stuff, and it's a project for her, and we haven't been together in forever, and there's nothing that's going on between us.
Zach, there are throw pillows. No man has that many pillows.
I do.
Unless someone else is actively involved.
Yeah, I've got a lot of throw pillows, yeah.
Oh,
I got couches and stuff. I like it, though.
My couch.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I like having a nice place. And, like, I guess maybe flowers and pillows are a bit much, but, like, she's not living there. Like, I can't just have a little bit of taste and appreciate some fresh flowers here and there.
I don't even know that it's because you have a nice place, Zach. It almost seems like this is her way of being like, what's the deal with your ex?
Yeah, you can have flowers. I think they're cool. I think they're clearly pretty, but they're coming from your ex.
All right. Wait. So this has absolutely nothing to do with you seeing a photo of my son?
What son?
The picture that I saw you glancing at on the wall.
So you lied to me twice. Your ex decorates your house, and you have a kid that you never mentioned.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know.
Mentioned. I feel like those are pretty big things to just skip over.
Okay. I get where you're coming from, but like, let's just chill for a second and let's like reset, okay? Let's just start fresh. Hey,
sure, give it
I'm
a
Zach.
shot.
I have a son. I have a good relationship with his mom. She's an interior designer, and she keeps the place nice for him, not me. She has a boyfriend, by the way, and she's supportive of whoever I choose to date.
Wait, so back up. So your ex is also your baby mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why she's still over. She brings my son over, and when she swings by, she brings a few things, and like, it's probably for him to feel more comfortable, so that his place that he's staying at with her is similar to my place. She doesn't want me to look bad in front of our kid, and like, it creates a more comforting environment. So I'm open towards having my place have some throw pillows and some flowers, as long as it makes my son happy.
I mean, look, Zach, that's all well and good, but I don't see why you couldn't have told me that sooner. I really don't feel like this was when I should have been, I mean, like, that's not something you just drop on someone after a date. Like, I just feel like, it feels like you held out on that. Like you kept it a secret from me or something.
No, like, listen, you're the first person I've gone on a date with in a very, very long time. I date intentionally. I'm actually interested in you. It's just, I didn't really know how to bring that up into the conversation. I thought that was more of like a second date conversation. I thought the first date was just to see how we connect without complicating the scenario. It's not really something I did intentionally, and I'm sorry if you feel like that was withheld from you, but that wasn't what I was trying to do.
It's just weird because when you asked me about my family, I definitely mentioned everyone in it. I didn't skip a child.
Listen, I would really love to like see you again and take you out again, and if you're open towards it, it's just I didn't know how to bring that up in a conversation. You're the first person I've gone on a date with since.
Leah, would you like to go on another date with Zach? We'll pay for it.
My heart wants to say yes, but I feel like I should say no. I've had this happen to me before. I've had an ex who held out that he had kids, and it did not go well. Like, so, yeah, he had 2. And he didn't tell me until like 4 months into dating, which like obviously way worse. But like, this just gives me bad vibes. I'm not comfortable.
So the fact that after a first day you found out I have a kid, you're not comfortable. I mean, I guess I have to accept that, because if you don't want to be around a kid, I don't think I lied to you. I didn't bring up something I didn't know was relevant to the conversation.
I asked you about your family, and you didn't mention a child. Like, that's lying. It's lying by omission.
I didn't lie to you. I just withheld the truth.
You sound like a delight. Yeah, no, that's just like lying, but with wrapping paper on it.
Well, I guess we can agree to disagree.
If that's how you want to put it, fine. But yeah, no. I'm not doing that again. I'm not going down that road twice.
And that's the last time I let somebody win in Monopoly.
Wow.
Jubal's first date follow-up. #1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Michelle McPhee, and I've been unraveling the strangest criminal alliance I've ever reported on. A Mormon polygamist and an Armenian businessman.
Multi-million-dollar house, Ferraris and Lamborghinis, private jets, $1 billion fraud.
But how long can this alliance last?
Tell me what you know. Is somebody coming after me?
Listen to Kingdom of Fraud on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I've been hearing for decades that the markets can solve climate change. Today, we have more incentives for market solutions than ever, and emissions are rising. On this season of Drilled, Carbon Cowboys, the story of 3 market solutions colliding in one multinational boondoggle.
You gotta give Bruce and the guys credit. They're Republicans. They don't give a shit about any of this stuff.
Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Zara is on the phone today for first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Daniel. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Zara, how long has it been since you heard from Daniel?
It's been like 10 days.
And have you reached out to him?
Yeah, no, I have. I've reached out, and I mean, we had been texting pretty much every day before he started ghosting me.
I hate that.
So now he's not responding.
That sucks. Tell us about your date.
Sorry.
Well, we did a like the paint and sip night.
Oh, cool.
Those are fun.
I had like a Groupon, so please don't judge.
No judge.
I love a Groupon.
Sounds like a fun
girl.
time.
It was actually really, really fun. And I made this joke about being cheap, and Daniel laughed about it, and he even said it made me seem resourceful, which he was really into it. And he was doing really well in his painting. Like, he was like too good at blending sky colors. Like, I was suspicious of that. But we were getting along really well, and we were sipping wine and sharing brushes and teasing each other, and I don't know. And he kept complimenting me on my painting, the desert night scene, and my painting wasn't that great, so I know he was just being nice. I thought he was being flirty, so I thought it was going well. And then we grabbed like a bite of pizza afterwards. We wanted to keep the night going. And that's where we really kind of got to know each other. We talked about family and our childhood pets and music, and it just kind of all flowed together. It felt really easy.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys kind of get a little closer? Was there touchy flirtations?
Yeah, I kissed him.
Okay.
He was looking at me, and I really needed to know that the energy was real, so I just kind of went for it. And I literally did I put my hand on his face and I kissed him.
Wait, I need to picture this, Sarah. So you guys are sitting there, you're having your pizza, you're talking, and all of a sudden you just look at him, grab his face, and smooch him?
Well, I mean, it's not like it was while we were chewing on our pizza, but we were eating pizza, and he was giving me this look, and it just felt like the right moment. And, I grabbed his face and I went for it. And he actually said he loved that I made the first move because most girls don't. So I don't think that's what turned him on or turned him off. So I don't know. I mean, guys, he like made me feel so seen. Like even when I was being weird or extra, like he really leaned into it. And I didn't feel like I had to tone myself down, which is rare.
That's nice.
And like the kiss, like I actually got butterflies, like teenage movie butterflies type of thing. Like,
I mean, all of this sounds so good. Is there anything that could have happened that would have set it off?
I mean, I was flirty. And at one point during the painting, I leaned in over to like fix something on his canvas, and I painted Z and D in the stars, like a joke, just like a joke. And he laughed, but he did say like, "Oh, slow down, we're not getting married yet." And he said, yeah, like he felt it too, like it wasn't like he was freaked out. At least that's what I don't think.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you, and then get you a second date if you still want one, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll get your first date follow-up next.
Number one hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Saigon, the story of my family and of the country that shaped us.
The United States will not stand by and allow any power, however great, take over another country.
From iHeart Podcasts, Saigon.
Please allow me to introduce Joseph Sherman.
You don't think I'm serious about a free Vietnam?
I should stop talking so much.
I like hearing you talk.
One city, a divided country, and the war that tore America apart.
This is for Vietnam.
I've taken a hit from Japanese ground fire. Do you read me?
They're pouring petrol all over him. He's holding matches.
I'm on a landmine!
For freedom! Get out! Freedom for Vietnam! Run!
Saigon, starring Kelly Marie Tran and Rob Benedict.
Staying here's madness!
The world should hear about this.
There's a fire coming to this country, and it's going to burn out everything.
Listen to Saigon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Alec Baldwin. This season on my podcast, Here's the Thing, I'm speaking with more artists, policymakers, and performers like composer Mark Shaman.
Once you've established that you have the talent, it's about the hang. It's the pleasure of hanging out with the people that you're with. Rob and I was always a great hang. We would sit and kibitz for hours and then eventually get around to the music. That's what I mostly think of when I think of him, the time together laughing.
Lawyer Robbie Kaplan.
The great gift of being a lawyer is the ability to actually change things in our society in a way that very few people can. You can really make a difference to causes in the United States if you bring the right case at the right time.
Marriage equality.
Yeah, Windsor's the perfect example.
Director Morgan Neville.
Film school teaches you all the wrong things about making documentary. What do you want to say? Documentary is all about your ear. What do you hear? I feel like my job is listening really, really hard.
Listen to Here's the Thing on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Zara is on the phone, and Zara is getting ghosted by a dude named Daniel, so we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Zara, why don't you recap your date real quick again?
We did like this sip and paint and had a really good time. We ate some pizza. I kissed him, and I did get a little too flirty maybe, and this is why I think maybe he's ghosting me. I did paint the letters Z and D in the stars of his painting and his canvas, like a joke.
Yeah.
Like Z plus D equals love.
And maybe he was like, this is too serious, too soon or something.
Or maybe he just didn't like that you painted on his painting because he was working so hard.
Perhaps, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can find out if that is the reason or if it's something else. Are you ready for us to call him?
Yes, I am.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Daniel, please?
This is Daniel.
Hey, Daniel, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, Daniel. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone.
What's up? Have you listened to the show before?
Yeah, bits. Yeah, sometimes in the morning I hear it come on. Is this a segment?
Wow. Yes, it is.
You have knowing terminology and stuff.
Daniel, I don't know if you've ever heard of first date follow-up before, but that's the segment we do where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting. So we got an email about you from somebody.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Any idea who would email us?
I think I know who this is about. Is it Zara?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is about Zara. Zara talked to us and told us about your date. Said it was awesome. Thought you really liked her too. And now she says you're not talking to her. So would you mind telling us?
Yeah, no, I did like her. I liked her a lot. She is awesome. And we had a really good time together. And she's funny and she's like, confident, and she's really pretty, but I guess I kind of ghosted her.
Yeah, but why? We know that part. We know, but why?
I mean, this is weird to bring up, and I would have wanted to tell her this, but so she has a doggy daddy. Do you know what that is?
Like share a dog with someone?
She told me about this while we were like doing this paint and sip thing, that she has a dog that she shares custody of with her ex.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it didn't sit right with me. It was like, it felt like you're still trying to have like a connection to this person. And they weren't married. They don't have kids. So why are they sharing a dog?
You hear people do this a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of get attached to the little fuzzy guy. So, what is it really that she said that made you feel like this was weird? Just that she told you that she had one?
Yeah, it's weird. It brought it up for me because I've been in a situation like this before. So I had an ex and her doggy daddy, like she had her ex before me. So my ex and her doggy dad, like they were really close, and then it turned out they were still hooking up.
Okay. So you've gotten burned with this before.
Yeah, like she'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to go over and pick up the dog," and then I wouldn't hear from her, and then it turned out at the end like, "Oh yeah, I was hooking up with him on like our drop off days," and I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah, actually, I feel you. I mean, I was trying to play devil's advocate to help out Zara a little bit, but I feel you. Doggy daddies and mommies are just extra complicated. Like, why?
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable. You'd be scared if that happened to you before.
Exactly. Yeah. I just don't want to get back on that horse again. I don't know.
Well, thank you for being honest with us. And now I'll be honest with you. Zara is actually on the phone and has been listening and wants to talk to you.
Daniel.
Oh.
Hi. Well, I'm not your ex.
Zara. No, I know that. I guess you heard all that. I didn't mean, it's not, I mean, it's weird. It's not you, it's me. It's my stuff. Like,
I mean, seriously, you think I'm going to be sneaking around with my ex because we share our dog? Like, no.
I mean, it's possible, if you, this is someone you were with, if you aren't with him now, it could be in the future. Like, I don't know. It's like a pattern for me. There's this emotional tie, and you said it was your idea to keep him in your life, and that felt like a big deal.
I mean, fine. I'll just give up the dog, Daniel. Done. I'll send him to his dad, and that's that.
What? No. Don't do that. That's insane. Don't do that.
But I want you, Daniel. Like, that's what this, I want you. There's really something to explore here, like, I think.
You're being ridiculous.
But I just felt like we had, like, a really great connection, and I know you felt it, too.
Well, wait, if you give up on a dog that quickly, what's to say you wouldn't give up on a relationship with me that quickly?
That's a good point.
Because I'm willing to give up my dog for you. Like, doesn't that speak volumes?
I don't want you to give up your dog for me. But listen, I did like you a lot, and I thought we definitely had a connection. And I do not, again, please don't give up your dog for me. But if you feel like that, I would see if we can give this a try again.
Well, while we were talking, I just texted my ex and I told him that he can have the dog and I can drop him off later at his house.
Whoa!
No!
Oh, are you serious?
Your enthusiasm is wonderful, but that doesn't feel rash to you?
I mean, I want to be in a relationship. I want to have somebody to share my life with, and
right.
This is the way to do it. Then yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe you guys could talk about it more. I would say hold off for just count to 10 for a little while before you drop the dog off, because maybe you might keep it. I don't want you to make any crazy last minute decision or quick decisions like that. But hey, Daniel, would you like to go out with Zara again? We'll pay for it.
Yes, if that's what's on the table, yes.
What?
If it's about giving up a dog, let's circle back to that.
Okay, so we will go out again. I just won't give up the dog right away, right?
Please don't give up your dog. I would love to meet your dog, and I guess I would love to meet your doggy daddy at some point.
All right. Well, congratulations, Zara. You got another date.
Yay, guys.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It makes me feel weird.
I know.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts. We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Joy is essential, and it's also elusive. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. If you're craving inspiration, support, and useful tools to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Listen to Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb starting June 10th on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your husband is not who you think he is. Your body is not what you thought it was. Your identity is formed by a secret history. I'm Dani Shapiro, and these are just a few of the stunning stories I'll be exploring on the 14th season of Family Secrets.
He kind of shoved me out of the way and said, move. And he went out the front door and he jumped in a car and drove off. And that was the last time I saw him.
Listen to season 14 of Family Secrets on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
June is Black Music Month, and on the Drink Champs podcast, we're speaking with the hottest names in the culture, like Sway Lee.
Do you realize how legendary you are?
I appreciate that. I be seeing it, but I'm like, man, I still got so much more to do. Like Prince, he dropped 30 albums. We dropped 5 right now. That's the rate we gotta be going.
Yeah, that's a good attitude.
No matter the era, Drink Champs brings you the biggest names and the most unfiltered conversations. Listen to Drink Champs from the Black Effect Podcast Network on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed Human.